Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a master. To create a master, go to the Masters pane by clicking on it. Now we are going to click on the Add Master icon. And we are going to call this master Pet Locator Master. Now let's open this master by double clicking on it. So remember, it's only opened if you see the name popping up here. Now we are going to drag and drop an Android body icon or widget into this space. So go to Libraries, go to your Screens section. So the first icon here, it's called Android body. So drag and drop it. We're going to try and place it at this 0, 0 so that the top left corner is at the 0, 0 location. So either you can just use your mouse to do it, or a better way of doing it is just using the location coordinates here. So just put 0 for X and 0 for Y. And now you can see that it has been moved to the corner, top right corner. I'm going to just minimize this a little bit so you can clearly see. All right. So now we are going to actually add a link to this home page, home button here. So click on your basic section, select rectangle widget and move it on top of the Android body screen. It doesn't have to be very big, so you can make it smaller either by controlling the widget width and height. So I'm gonna just take a guess and make it 50 width, 50 height. It looks pretty good. And I can use the location coordinates here to move it down. So in order to move it down, I need to increase the y-axis and increase the x-axis because I'm going to move it a little bit on the right and down. Okay, so right now it's 257. I don't have to move it a lot, so I'm just going to just make it 275 maybe. Maybe that's too much, but we'll see. And this one, I'm going to make it 625. Okay, actually I can move it down a little bit more. So I'm going to make it 640. No, maybe 650. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I think I'm just going to make it 270 to make it. All right. Now, as you can see, it's hiding the home icon underneath it, but I actually want to see the home icon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is selected, the rectangle is selected, and then I go to the Styles pane. I'm going to click on Color, and then this part here, right now the opaqueness is 100%, meaning that it's actually not very transparent. So I'm going to reduce the opacity, make it completely transparent so you can see the home icon underneath it. Okay, so now it's done. I can just click it, make sure it's selected, because I'm going to move it a little bit to the left again, make it 65. Okay, now it looks good. All right, now I'm going to add some interactivity to this rectangle. Make sure it's selected. Go to the Interactions pane. Click on New Interactions. Or actually, we are going to use one of the more commonly used interaction called click or tap to open a link. So we're going to use this particular interaction by clicking here. And then it gives me the option to select a page. Right now we only have one page. So I'm just going to link it to this particular page and then make sure that this is the home page, because clicking on this button should return me to the home page. Okay, so it has been linked to the first page. So click OK. Right, so now you can see that the icon, new active icon, that means it has been linked. And actually I don't like the name page 1, so I'm gonna double click it and rename it to home screen. Okay. And this will automatically update the name of the page here too. All right, so this is still selected. So one more thing that I can do is I'm just gonna go to the notes section and I'm gonna label this, give this rectangle a name like home button or something like that. So let's call it home button. Okay. And if you want to add some notes here, you can. So we're going to just say clicking this button will return the user to the home screen. Okay. Excellent. So now we are done. We have some notes about this particular widget. We have an interactivity feature added to it. We have some styling done to it. It's not great, but oops. Yeah, so the styling was just basically related to its position and size. And we have set the opacity to 0%, making it completely transparent. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the home screen. So let's double click on home screen. Okay, so before I do that, let's go back to the masters page. And then on the master page, I'm gonna right click and select drop behavior. And I'm gonna set it to lock to master location. The master location, if you remember, is 0, 0. That means wherever I'm gonna place the master, the master is automatically gonna go to this particular location, because that's what the drop behavior, I have set the drop behavior to. If you don't want it to snap to the location 0, 0, then you can keep it selected to place anywhere, and breakaway means that you're going to make it movable. The user will be able to move it. So we don't really want the other two options, only the middle one. Okay, now let's complete this particular master. So in order to complete it, we need to open our home screen page. Let's drop our master into this. So I'm going to drop it anywhere and it will automatically snap to the 0, 0 location. So since this is a master, as you'll see that it's slightly pink, color is slightly different, so don't worry about it. That's how the master is supposed to be. Okay, I'm just going to make it smaller so you can see the screen easily. All right, now on the home screen, make sure the home screen page is opened. Go to libraries, go to the screen section and drag and drop Android home screen widget inside. Okay, and you can use the location feature here, and you can change the width and the height. So let's make the height bigger. We can 570, and width is not going to be too much, so it's probably just going to be 25 pixels more. Okay, good. And we can move it up a notch, maybe 78. Move it up. Okay, and also maybe a little bit on the side as well. So we're gonna move it back a little bit, 30. So that looks pretty good. All right. So now my home screen has this particular widget. Okay. Now I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another page. Click on the add page icon. Let's call it pet locator home. Okay. Open this new page by double clicking on it. Go to your masters and drag and drop the master inside it. All right. Now we are just going to test it out. We're going to test whether this click in fact takes us back to the home screen no matter which page we are on. Okay, so right now we have two pages. Both pages have master on it, and the home screen obviously has this widget, the home screen on it. The pet locator home, it does not, but it has the master, and we want to check if we click on this particular home icon whether we'll be returned to the home screen or not. So let's check it. So let's click on the preview icon here at the top. Okay, this is too big, so I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay, so that looks better. So as you can see, because I had pet locator home selected here, it automatically opened the preview to the pet locator home page. So now I'm going to click on the home button, and it returned me to the home screen. If I click on the home icon again, I'm going to stay here because this is what the home screen is. Okay, so this is the preview, and actually you can see all the pages that are available if you click here, and you can just navigate to any page that you want by clicking in the side navigation. You can close the side navigation by clicking here. Now it has disappeared. Okay,